a fight for the right to be number one. I'm Jonathan Coachman. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, it's a battle of the top two teams in the AFC West, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Oakland Raiders. So with that, let's get out to the East Bay and Oakland, California. On the call, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Oakland, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between our visitors and the Oakland Raiders. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
On second down, Jacobs. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Wide, get wide. Look at me. Go.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
12 yards there and a first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Tyler. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
60 out long.
Back to throw again. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. That's Thomas Davis on the sack. Came in the league way back in 2005. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
He's checking. Hey, Charlie.
2nd and 9 now. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have taken the early lead.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys.
Ready. 30 base. Got double tight. Even. Ready.
On 1st down, Jacobs. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Tyler, throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Check that. We got Mike 52. Protein spill.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Steps away to his left. He's going to let... And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Mike Evans. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strike ability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well...
Let's go. 90 Wolf. Check you out. Now.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Running the toss here to Jacobs.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there. The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery.
Come on, set. 15 line. 15 line.
Throwing on 1st down. Tyler. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Evans once again the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again. Tyler. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On the move to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Here we go. 50, plant, hey, alpha. We taking wins home. Rush in. Man. Rush in. They go.
On 1st and 10, Tyler. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Joey Bosa has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. 2nd and 15. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
70, Indy. Watch the run. Ready?
Throwing on 3rd and long. Tyler, and almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What?
Set, ready? 18 Gator.
Watch the backer.
Hey, orbit.
On 1st down, Tyler. That's caught. It's Peyton Barber. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. 2nd and 2. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would think.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. It's Melvin Ingram on the tackle. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 42.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
This quarterback now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10. This to Jacobs on the toss right. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
To throw on 2nd down. Tyler, rush coming, and he's taken down. Joey Bosa in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Hey, keep it up.
On 3rd down, Tyler got a man. It's his tight end, Lance Kendricks. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 27-yard line.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him old reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Let's go. 10 Tucson.
Check pass. Trick back.
Yo, cheetah. Big grip.
On first down, it's Jacobs. And shutting him off down open field. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Looking to throw on second down. Tyler buying time to his left. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Operating from the gun. Tyler toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. There, the defense won the battle. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Evans once again the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal. 2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer, and likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. Dancing to his left, and the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. It's their quarterback. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Well, that's what you want to see from your quarterback.
50 plant.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
He was brought down by Trevor Williams. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. The NFL season going to be about 2/3 complete after this weekend, so lots to get to as we check out what's going on here in Week 11. We'll start with one of the better divisional rivalries around. Kansas City in the Mile High City to take on Denver. And it's the Chiefs who are out in front as they move towards halftime. Patrick Mahomes killing it. 3 touchdown passes. From there, we head east to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And it was the visiting Jacksonville Jaguars that go home with the victory. Nick Foles, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And they were winners as they defeat the visiting New England Patriots. Josh Allen, 5 touchdown passes, leading his guys to the victory. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Set, ready? 70, Indy.
Hey, I'm coming.
Third quarter starts with a run by Barber. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Well, after that pickup of a first down, I think some of the defensive guys are going to be looking over their coordinator and saying that was not in the scouting report. That went against every tendency most teams have. You don't usually hand the ball to your big guy in that situation. Sometimes you catch them by surprise.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
60 Pittsburgh.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Tyler, they'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to and smothered it for a loss.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Joey Bosa racking up sack number 12.
Okay, ready? 49's a mic. 49's a mic. Get that quarterback and all come.
Throwing on first down. Tyler. Evans has it left side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Tyler. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
He's got good size. We know he's tough to bring down running the ball. That also carries over to the passing game like we saw there.
And at his size, how'd you like to try and stop him on that angle route? Him coming out of the backfield, breaking sharply, catching the football. It's going to take a lot more than one guy most likely to bring him down. That was a nice game.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 17-yard line. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Blue draw Corker.
Check it out, Reed.
Hey, Zoo. Leo.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They run it with Jacobs. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Tyler under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Joey Bosa, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Looking to throw. Tyler out to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded.
Set. 60 or. Recon, 132 fighter. Hit it.
On 1st and 10, Tyler. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Evans. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs. Casey Hayward makes the tackle. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in the East Bay. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4.
Ready, set.
22. I got you, pump. And we got tight left, tight left.
Look, squeeze.
Four down. Check.
Deep dribble.
To throw on second down. Tyler. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them...
Ready? 18 Gator.
52's the mic.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Defense, give me that ball.
5. 2.
On first down, Tyler going for the deep ball. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game now.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
To throw on third down, Tyler under pressure again, and down he goes again. Joey Bosa in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
They'll start on the ground with Barber. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. 2nd and 5. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Ready. 18 Gator.
Get him.
Get it.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey, rock it.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but it...
Come on, set. 30 base.
Man, that's trash. That's trash.
Deep dribble.
They'll run the draw with Barber. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Let's go.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, Barber. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
Back to throw. Tyler. And able to complete it to Moreau. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
Now, that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's third and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. Looking to throw. Tyler. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Uchenna Nwosu. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal.
And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs.